Hey, shalom, shalom. I'm starts off by giving all glory and praise and fear to the Heavenly Father, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I also want to give the honors to the apostles and the elders of the Great Millstone who do well. This is brother become a member of the Great Millstone Atlantic Camp. We're back again today with my video. And I got a quick little story time before I tell this video. So I'm on my way to camp. Not this morning. I usually say afternoon, like 12 o'clock anyways. So I'm on my way to camp, and I had to get gas. And I pull up to this gas station, the gas station I always pull up to before I go to camp. And these niggas told me they ran out of gas. And the first thing that came to my mind, I said, wow, that's kind of crazy. But I'll just go up to, like, Covington or something like that, or Conyers to go grab gas or whatever, right? Because it's relatively cheap over there, and, I'm not trying to pay a fucking arm and a leg for gas, even though I'm already paying an arm and a leg for fucking gas. Anyways, so then, bro started going in at camp, and the brother Shamak was speaking about how, I'm trying to find my lighter for this sage. And the bro Shamak was talking about, he brought out Lamentations 4 verse 9 in the GNT. And as soon as he read it, the first thing that popped in my mind was, sooner or later, these trucks that are going around the United States of America delivering these foods and have these certain food contracts and so on, they're not going to be able to move around due to the simple fact that there's no fucking gas anywhere. And the gas prices just keep on rising and rising. Okay, and there's going to be no food here in Babylon, man. Okay, you see, Esau really systematically fucked himself over, okay, attacking Iran. Okay, because now Iran, as everyone should know, okay, they closed the Strait of Hormuz. All right, and they're actually letting certain nations go through. It's just the United States and its allies, okay, and Israel that cannot go through the Strait of Hormuz, meaning that America is basically running off of whatever fuel or oil they stole from Venezuela and, whatever crazy ass trades they can do with other nations who have oil, and as well as, I guess you could say the what's looking for it? The storage of oil that they already have here in America. Thus saying that it's not a lot. Hence why, okay, gas is damn near $4. Okay, I seen it today for $3.89. Okay, usually the median price in Georgia is around like $3.79, $3.89. You can find it for like $3.50, but it might be stepped on, man, because now Esau even now is admitting to what he's not giving the people actual gas. Okay, he's giving people actual gas, but he's cutting it with what is known as E15. All right, which is I think it's like corn oil, something like that. So it burns faster. Okay, but he's trying to make it a little bit cheaper. Just how, okay, well, that's spiritual. Why? Because the dollar is also known as the the petrodollar. Okay, because it was backed by oil. Now, if the dollar is collapsing, that means that what? Okay, the price of the gas are going to go up. And you're going to need more of the dollar in order to buy more of the gas. You see? So as there's no more oil, okay, or the petrodollar is collapsing due to no oil being traded, okay, we can come to understand that what? Now, this is the time of the economic collapse. So let me grab this right quick. This is Lamentations 4 verse 9. It says, those who die in war were better than those that die later, who starve slowly to death with no food to keep them alive. And yeah, what is Jeremiah? It was really Baruch who wrote Lamentations, but this is Jeremiah's perspective, okay, on what the fuck is going on in Jerusalem. Because what happened was the Babylonians besieged Jerusalem. Now, as we can see, okay, Babylon is about to get invaded. Okay, Babylon is falling and will fall, okay, because there's different stages to a society collapsing. Okay, Rome didn't fall overnight, nor was it built overnight, but when it fell, the collapse was massive. Okay, and right now we're living the revised Roman Empire, and one of the main things that is a telltale sign of a country or a civilization falling, specifically the Roman Empire, was its infrastructure, the Roman infrastructure. Okay, and the American infrastructure is horrible, man. Horrible, bro. Okay, you drive through I-20 in Atlanta. Okay, you drive through 75. All you fucking, it's like you're damn near riding on motherfucking potholes every single motherfucking inch of the highway, bro. Not just the highway. We're not talking about back roads. We're not talking about main roads. We're not talking about the sidewalks. Okay, we're not talking about the whatever. Okay, builds up a society. Okay, the bridges. Okay, because even the bridges here in Babylon are fucked, man. Okay, everything is out of course, okay, due to the so-called white man being in rulership, okay? The whole earth is out of course. Thus saying that, we can come to the conclusion this is why the Lord is going to bring it down, all right? And this is why we know what the society is collapsing. So if, okay, I'm not able to get gas, and that is 7 exits down from me, okay, that means that everyone in that vicinity doesn't have gas. You see? I didn't even try going to the Loves across the street. I was like, man, fuck it. If this BP don't got gas, why the fuck would the Loves have gas? And they're priced at the same exact mark. I think the gas was like $3.78, $3.79 or something like that. Can't remember. But hey man, this is the this black horse coming to pass. Okay, as we've known, okay, and as we've been telling the people. Okay, this is Revelation 6 verse 5, and when he opened the third seal, I heard, which is basically a prophecy being revealed, right? I heard the third beast say, "Come and see." He's talking about the third archangel, right? One of the archangels. "Come and see." And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances. Now that black horse is representing what? Slavery. Now the word balances there should be zygos, which is a yoke. Okay, so it's talking about us going into hardcore slavery. Okay. 6, and I heard a voice in the midst of the 4 beasts, the angels, and a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. See, thou hurt not the oil nor the wine. Now, hold on, I'm gonna have to grab my sword for this because there's an exact measurement I want, okay, for the average day salary of the United States American. Okay, I think it was like $116 a day. Okay. Revelation 6 verse 6, and I heard a voice in the midst of the 4 beasts, and a measure for wheat for a penny. Okay, now a penny is a day's wage, okay, which in the Roman Empire would be known as a denarius. Now the average day wage, okay, 1 denarius would be equivalent to $136 today. Okay, so the average day wage today would be $136. So a measure for wheat for a penny, $136. Okay, so take $136 for a measure of wheat. And 3 measures of barley for a penny. $136 for 3 measures of barley. Meaning what? There's going to be a famine, bro. Okay, there's going to be a famine. And this gas not going out. Okay, this gas, okay, not coming into the United States of America. Trump royally fucking you people over, okay, as he was told to do by his elites. Okay, that's just the start of it. Okay, because soon Esau is going to be giving away what? UBI. Because people are also losing jobs as the economy is getting harder. Okay, and that's also going to lead to what? The digital ID. That's also going to lead what? To the RFID microchip. And you can see how Esau is starting to grab control of these minerals that he wants to ration out to the people slowly but surely to get them on their knees in order to obey him as the Heavenly Father. See? All right, continue on going. I got a precept. This is the book of 2 Kings, because this is important to know. Okay, how is the enemy gonna come in with great wrath? Okay, how is this man gonna seduce these people into taking, okay, the MOT to the B? This is the book of 2 Kings 6 and 24, and it came to pass after this that Ben-Hadad, the king of Syria, gathered all his host and went up to besiege Samaria. Okay, and it came to pass in Samaria. And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it until the ass's head was sold for 80 pieces of silver. Okay, so a donkey's head. Now, if you look at a donkey's head, it doesn't have a lot of meat on it. No animal's head really has a lot of meat on it. Okay, when you look at a donkey's head, though, it's very, I don't say rigid, but it's very smooth. So it's really hard. It's kind of like, you've ever seen like a dog? You ever seen a dog, bro? But you ever seen a dog? Okay. You pet that dog. Have you ever seen a dog? The dog has a very flat nose. There's not a lot of meat on it. So imagine that. Kind of donkey has kind of the same head, I guess you could say. Until an ass's head, a donkey's head was sold for 80 pieces of silver. 80 pieces of silver, because score is 20. So 4 times 20 is 80. And so even 80 pieces of silver today. Let me go to the chat. Let me hit the chat. How much is 80 silver worth today? Let's say 80 silver coins, right? What is chat gonna say? What is chat gonna say? Let's see. 80 silver coins. So I have my chat in patois. So I'm just gonna read it. 80 silver dimes, 80 silver in dollars should be 3,594 cents. So $3,504.94. Okay. Wow. So, there you have it. Or let me see if I can actually, what is the amount of money today in 2 Kings 6:24 through 25? You can go to chat for these things. The check. He be going off sometimes, but the nigga be on point sometimes, bro. Yes, okay, yes. So $2,100 to $2,200 today, depending on the exact silver spot price and which shekels estimate you use. But here's the deeper part. The verse is really showing how severe the famine was because a donkey's head was considered a nasty, low-value food item. Exactly, because it had no fucking meat. No one wants to eat a damn donkey's head, Even like, Benjamin culture. Fucking Benjamin would be like, you want some goat head soup? No, nigga, I don't want no goddamn goat head soup. It's like something that's like frowned down upon in fucking Benjamin culture, bro. Especially over there in Jamaica. Try to eat no damn goat head soup. Come on now. Anyways, it says, and yet it costs the modern equivalent of over $2,000. Why? Because there's a fucking famine. Okay, and that led to what? Cannibalism. We're gonna get to that as well. That means the city was in full desperation mode, and the Babylon's about to be in full desperation mode. Prices were wildly inflated because of the siege, not because the donkey's heads were normally expensive. And America's about to be